I have to watch the news? I've heard terrible rumors.
All right, then turn on the TV.
Breaking news! Attention, the neighboring village has been completely destroyed by a tsunami of Coca-Cola.
What?
It is moving towards our village. Save yourself while you have time. Soon our entire village will be destroyed. To survive, all the villagers must hide underground or leave the village. The tsunami will soon arrive in our village, so hurry up. Tsunami of Coca-Cola height of 50 meters, so in the mountains is also not safe.
Uh-oh. Did you hear that, Mikey? There's a huge tsunami coming to the village.
Yep.
Let's go outside and find out what's going on in the village. Watch all the villagers panicking.
Yep.
Honestly, I thought it was all a mistake, and there is no tsunami. But look how scared the villagers are. So everything the reporter said was true. All the villagers leave the village, they take their resources and run away. See this helicopter?
Woohoo!
Wait, take us too. Although there is no place.
It's not fair. We could have been saved if we had flown away in a helicopter. What do we do?
The helicopter is leaving. I think I figured we should go home. Trust me, Mikey. I have a plan.
Look, JJ, do you have a plan? You're joking about why we have to run home. We have to run away from the village.
Hope they can survive. We cannot escape the tsunami.
Why do we need these resources? What do you want to build? Tell your plan, because I don't understand anything.
It's really very simple.
Oh.
We'll build a shelter so we can wait it out. I think it's useless to run away. A tsunami 50 meters high, so if we hide in the mountains, we won't survive.
I get it. It's a brilliant plan.
This is a villager. He has Mentos. Give it back here. Why did you even take it outside? Listen, Mikey, we must hide Mentos in our shelter.
Yep. You see, these villagers are stealing our glass blades. They have to drive them away. They too want to build a shelter, but they have no resources.
Listen to the villagers. We're building a shelter to save ourselves, so give us the blocks.
Woohoo!
If you help us, you can hide in our shelter. There must be enough room for all of us.
Great, we'll help you. We don't want to be hit by a tsunami.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have much time. We could have built a much better shelter. Well done. Don't forget the tsunami from the Coca-Cola, so if the Mentos get into the Coca-Cola, there will be an explosion. Great!
Yep.
We managed to build a bunker. Now you just have to wait for the tsunami. I hope our little shelter will withstand the... Uh-oh. Look, Mikey, it's her. I knew it was a big Coca-Cola wave, but I didn't think it was so big.
Yep.
What are we going to do now? With every minute of the tsunami closer to our shelter, don't worry, everything will be fine.
Oh.
Our shelter will definitely be able to withstand everything. Great! We were able to survive.
Yep.
I knew we'd make it. You were wrong, Mikey. We'll be fine.
Woohoo!
The whole village is covered with Coca-Cola. But the main thing is that we were able to survive. Now we have to wait until the Coca-Cola disappears.
I'm so glad your idea worked, JJ. I can't imagine what would happen if your plan failed. But what are we going to do next? You say that Coca-Cola is going somewhere, but where?
Listen to the Coca-Cola tasty, so there's no need to be afraid of it.
What?
So we'll go outside now to make sure you guys go.
Wait, this is too dangerous.
Wait, what are you doing? You can't breathe underwater. Well,
Oh, no!
if they want to go, then let them go. They came out of the shelter.
You see this, Mikey? I knew this Coca-Cola is too dangerous.
What happens to them? I do not understand why they are thrown in different directions.
It just can't be. We need to come up with a plan so we can survive.
I think I understand it all because the water is carbonated. You know what this means, JJ? We can't go outside.
Don't worry, Mikey. Everything will be fine. Believe me, for us to survive, we have to save food. We can't just eat what we want. So we need to lay out the vegetables so we can see our food stocks. So good that we took the vegetables from the garden.
Yep.
We just have to wait until this is over. Sooner or later, this Coca-Cola will disappear, so we just need to wait as much as possible.
You really think this is going to work? I think it's an illogical idea. Although, there's nothing we can do. So we're supposed to wait. What happens when the food runs out? Have you thought about that?
Don't worry, Mikey. I've already come up with a little action plan. We ran out of food. How could this happen? I thought there would be enough food for a longer time. Mikey, how do you feel? I'm hungry too, but I'm out of food.
I can't. It feels like my stomach's gonna eat itself. Look, I have a plan.
What?
We can eat properly. Let's eat Mentos and drink this Coca-Cola.
Oh.
Then we can definitely eat. What do you say? Ouch!
What are you doing, Mikey? Are you out of your mind?
Why did you take away my Mentos? We have no more food. What do we do then?
You know what would happen if you threw Mentos in Coca-Cola?
Ouch!
And you're suggesting a Mentos Cola,
Ouch.
which is a terrible idea. I'll hide the Mentos from you. Don't worry, Mikey. I'll go outside and try to get resources.
Where can you find food and how can you breathe underwater?
Drink this Coca-Cola. Remember, Mikey, if you drink Mentos with Coca-Cola, you will explode. Don't worry, Mikey. I have a plan.
Oh!
I will put a glass block on my head, and then I will be able to breathe underwater. All genius is very simple. I know that there was another bunker in the village. We will have to go there.
Yep.
You just have to guard our shelter.
How I want to eat. I am so hungry.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I should eat Mentos after all.
I have to build a fence around the Mentos so you can't take it. Mikey, you don't have to eat that Mentos, remember that. When I come back, I'll have plenty of groceries, and while you're at it, and while I'm gone, I'll give you 3 bottles of Coca-Cola.
Woohoo!
You can drink it. Coca-Cola will help you to drown out the hunger. But before that, we will need to find food. I'm going outside, and you're not going anywhere. Great! The helmet works just as I thought. I can swim under this water. So, now I have to find some food. How many villagers have suffered from this Coca-Cola? I don't have much time. I must hurry. I have to find as much food as possible, as it is good that the village had a lot of gardens. I need to swim to other gardens. The village is very badly damaged. Hope I can restore it. Oh, I found enough wheat to make bread. Maybe I could find a carrot. I know Mikey loves it. I have to be careful. Villagers can hit me. Because Coca-Cola is a soda, there are geysers. I have to be very careful, and I don't happen to get caught in this vortex. Oh, fine. These are potatoes. Now I can completely quench my hunger. When I return to the shelter, I will make French fries. Hope this food lasts for a few days. How did this house not flood? Well, I can get the resources. I just need the stone. I can make a furnace or expand my shelter. I don't think there's anything useful here anymore. I need to swim further. I cannot stay in one place too long. I wonder what I can find next. Great, there's potatoes here too. Now, I'm sure I have enough food for a few days at least. Oh, I have to get back to my hideout. But before that, I want to see what's in the second layer. There's an iron hatch. How good is it that there are no monsters from Coca-Cola? I'll break the hatch with a pickaxe. I wonder what's at the bottom. Right, I forgot. I have to get back to Mikey. He's starving. But first, I'm going to swim to the vegetable garden where the carrots are. Oh, if I can collect large amounts of carrots, I can make soup. Well, there are even more carrots than I thought. There's a vortex around me. We have to sail away from it. As I recall, there are no more gardens. Does it seem like this is our house? It is partially saved. Hope the chests are not damaged. Oh, there are little crabs. Fine, I will tolerate crab meat. Great, I'm very lucky. Most of the chests are destroyed, but it's not a problem. I'll take all the furniture. I'll need it. I'm gonna need those monitors. I still got 3 pieces of crab meat. I have to get the bed so I can sleep in the shelter because I'm sick of sitting on the floor. Great, there's a chest here. I need it. Oh, now I have furniture. I can decorate my shelter. Maybe some other houses were not hurt? Although I did look all over the village, so it's unlikely. Honestly, I have to figure out what to do with this Coca-Cola. I thought that in time it would disappear because the sun would evaporate water. We need to hurry up and get to my hideout as fast as possible because Mikey's really hungry. I wonder how Mikey feels now. I hope he didn't eat Mentos. Great, I came! So good, we have a shelter. I have good news, Mikey. I could find food. I have delicious gifts for you. Why did you eat all the Mentos? How do you feel about Mikey?
I'm sorry worried, JJ. I wanted to eat so much.
What?
I ate the whole pack of Mentos, but now I'm getting a really bad itch in my throat. Can you give me a Coca-Cola? What are you doing driving me here?
What have you done to Mikey? I told you that if you mix Coca-Cola and Mentos, it will explode.
I thought you were just joking. You'd say you meant it.
What?
What to do then? I'm very thirsty. I have a sore throat. Do you have an idea or a plan?
I will make you a cage, sit here, and do not go anywhere. Here's a normal food. Don't worry, Mikey. I'll think of something. While I was swimming outside, I got a lot of food. I even found your favorite carrot. Now I have to somehow, from Coca-Cola, get water. Is that why I always get in trouble for you?
I hope you succeed. I don't want to explode because I ate the instance. What are you going to do now? How are you going to get water?
I don't know yet. Better take food. This food you can eat.
Woohoo!
I have one idea. I'm not sure it will work.
Oh! You can do this, JJ.
I made a small pot of glass. Now I can get water.
I don't understand what you want to do. Tell me again, only slowly. What do you want to do?
When I boil Coca-Cola, the steam that comes out of it is just pure water.
Great! You're a genius, JJ. Nobody could have figured that out but you. So when I can get water,
Oh!
my throat is really itchy.
For now, I have no water. But a few more minutes and I'll have bottles of water. So now we'll have water. Great. Unfortunately, only 3 bottles of water. Drink.
Fine. Thank you, JJ. I don't know what I would have done if you weren't there.
I have a lot of work to do. I can't let you out. You have Mentos in your belly. Now I'm making food for you. Now we will have clean water, so don't worry. By the way, I was able to get crab meat. I want to explore the rest of the village. Fine. If I get hungry, I'll have food. Oh, need to collect all the glass bottles that are standing on the floor. I need to get as much water as possible. I want us to have a shelter, a supply of food and water, so we never go hungry again.
I like it. It's a good idea. What are you going to do now?
Our shelter is getting better. It will be possible to put here the furniture that I found in my flooded house.
Oh! Were you at our house? Why didn't you tell me? You need to bring me my things. They were in the chests on the 2nd floor.
Our house is flooded and all the chests are broken. The only thing I found was some furniture.
It's a shame. I hope we can rebuild our house when all this is over. I wonder when the Coca-Cola will disappear. And what if it never goes away?
I will furnish your cage with furniture so the food is on the floor. I will put the table.
Listen, JJ, you know there's a trapdoor in front of our shelter, right? If you go outside, you'll need to swim there. As far as I remember, there is a heating system for the whole village behind that hatch. Do you understand what that means?
Mikey, sit in your cage for now. I will go outside. If everything Mikey said is true, then all the Coca-Cola will boil. I hope you're right, Mikey. I swam. I couldn't break the grid last time, so I'll use the trick. I'll make the plate move. Oh, great. It really worked. This is the same heating system. So Mikey was right. Now I have to figure out how to turn it all on. Like, nothing happens. Maybe one of these buttons or levers activates the heating system. Why nothing works? Why doesn't it turn on? Maybe the heating system is broken? Oh, I think I got it. These magma cubes should be running cable, but it's breaking. I have to pick up from the floor of redstone dust and run a new cable. Hope then the heating system will work. Not much left. So hope it works. I connected the cable, but it's not enough. I have to run another cable to a huge lava flask. It will be funny if I plug everything in, the heating system will still not work. I need to assemble from the floor redstone dust and make another cable. Seems like nothing complicated. Oh, well, I think that's enough to make a cable. I have to connect this cable to another cable. Honestly, I'm a little confused. We need to redo the cable a little bit, how it got tired of it. When it's all over, great. Now you have to press the main button. Hope it all works. Strange why that didn't work. Well, it seems to have worked. What an unusual sound. Now I have to get out of here. I need to hide in my shelter. Now, the Coca-Cola will get a little warmer. But first, I have to get out of here. We have to make a button and open the hatch. And it's not as easy as it looks. It was uncomfortable holding onto the ladder at the same time, and the button was tired. Oh! Well, I got out. It was a little more complicated than I thought. So soon, all the Coca-Cola will evaporate. Now I'm safe. To be honest, I already feel the cola is starting to heat up. But now I'm safe. I have good news, Mikey.
Oh!
You were right behind the hatch was the heater. I activated it, so soon all the Coca-Cola will disappear. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. I really did it. It worked. Look, Mikey. There's no more Coca-Cola.
Yep.
We managed to survive after all correctly that we built a shelter, not started to run away. The village is not so badly damaged, so we can rebuild everything.
To be honest, I still can't believe we did it. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I mean, you did good, JJ.
Oh, it was very difficult. To be honest, I myself did not think that I would succeed. But first, we need to cure all the villagers.
Yep.
The villagers will wake up soon.